at Montana Creek. If my timing is right, this is the next video after the Sasquatch search on the Cursed River. Well, that is the river. I don't know why they call it a creek. It's a river. And it's really flowing today. Got a lot of rainfall. So, come on, Pearl, let's go. We got nobody out today on a dreary, rainy day. As some people call it, a sunny Alaskan day. I wanted to come back up here. If you watched my last video, I had a strange rock thrown at me. So I wanted to go further up the trail, past that area. I think I walked a little bit further years before in the snow. And it gets further away from the river at times, or steeper. So, but this area, as you saw in my last video, has a tendency to have mud, rock, landslides this time of year. I also felt that I was getting something paralleling me along the other side of the bank. And on the way out, we had a witness, a fisherman, who comes up this area all the time. Fishes till it gets dark, and a lot of times walks out by himself. This is only when he's by himself, and only, well, not only at night, but usually happens at night. So he's walking back and he hears whistling up on that ridge. He knows what birds sound like. He is from this area, and he says that's definitely a human whistling, but there's nobody sitting up in the dark or even in daylight hours up in this area. There's no trails, no roads, nothing out, literally out there. And you, as you can see, you can't even get up there if you tried. I mean, I guess you could if you tried, but the noise you would make and how miserable you are just to whistle at somebody. So this wasn't here before. Doesn't take a lot of rain here to run off. That's why they have a crazy amount of landslides up here. That's my biggest concern, next to either wolves, black bears in this particular area. I don't know if you can see the waterfall up there. That's how this all slides down. Doesn't take much. It's a rainforest, but they get these large amounts of rain in 1 hour or day, and the whole mountain comes down. Which is my biggest concern, is landslides followed by bears, people, then the hairy man. But, and I've come to the opinion that's really turning up right there. Stay? No. Water's brown and churning pretty good. So I come to the opinion, after talking to that one fisherman, came to an agreement that the hairy man, Sasquatch, Kushtaka, Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and I hope I'm right on this one, are not aggressive up here. They're more curious. And I kind of find that everywhere so far. But I did have a rock, I'm assuming, was thrown at me. Again, this road here is this road again is a walking trail. They have a gate that shuts. It's only for ATVs, motorbikes, bicycle, mountain bikes, hiking. It goes about 7 miles, I'm guesstimating. And the gate shuts at 9 o'clock at night. Locks automatically. So you're stuck if you don't make it out in time. But occasionally you'll get some workers up here with some equipment to clear off the landslides, as we did on our last video. So I'm hoping I'll get a whistle up here or some type of reply. That's why I came back. Less people today because of the weather, and it's a weekday. Whoop, whoop. And again, later in the day. We're going to go on multiple trails, not just off of this trail, but other places for this video, other areas. I have a couple in mind that I've been to before, and then one I haven't been to. So watch for those. So yeah, we're trying to get up here to see if we get a response today, because getting info from true eyewitnesses lets you know what's going on. All right. All right. We were at the area that I had the rock thrown, and the fog's moving in, which makes it quite a bit more spooky, sketchy. Yeah, we were right along there. That's where we had the rock thrown, or something happened. I haven't seen my last video about that experience, and getting buzzed by a bald eagle at the same time, and my battery going dead on my camera. Check it out. Search for a Sasquatch, Cursed River. Now, I was talking about the Cursed River on the last video. I'm not sure where some people call it that, because of some black apparitions and clouds of a figure shooting up in the sky, and from one witness told me. He's actually pretty well known. Ask me who it is in the comments and I'll tell you. All right, guys. What are we going here? Juneau Nordic Ski Club. First aid, splints, neck braces, Rescue sled. Nice. Right against this monster of a tree. But pretty cool. This gets, in the wintertime, the road's closed, but you can access the person gate, and the people, Nordic cross-country skiing uses this trail. And if you watch my winter video, come up here when this is snow-packed, you'll see the trails by the skiers. All right. We're getting up to another, looks like a landslide area. We're past the one that they cleared off. This looks like another one. Huh. Grooming, huh? I think there's more going on here than that. Definitely mudslides. That's my concern of a mountain coming down on us. So I don't want to hang out here too long, because the more saturated it gets, the more this mountain comes down. As you can see, this whole thing will slide right into you. All right. It's starting to rain again. Shocker. Beautiful area. Yikes. Very sketchy. What is going on there? We got a tree fell backwards, exposing the roots right there. Yeah, that could not slide right out on you. We're close enough to the water, but we're not going to walk down there because I don't want the dog to jump into some fast. Ooh, I just got a spooky feeling over me. Ooh, that was a strange feeling. Ooh, like someone went right through me. Yikes. All right. That was a weird sensation. Just a feeling of dread just shot right through me. It left as fast as it came, but it kind of shook me. All right. When you're in areas like this in Alaska, you have to come prepared for worst case scenarios. Make sure somebody knows where you're at. You have a tracker. You have a emergency beacon, bear spray, and anything else you feel you need to be with you. And I have all that. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's give you a wipe off here. All right. Sometimes it's hard to focus on your equipment. Now this camera is waterproof. I'm not sure about the wireless microphones, probably to some extent. And I'm hearing something. I'm not sure where it's coming from, up here or up there. It's almost like a holler or a call of some sort. I don't think any birds are out. Not in this weather. As far as I know, I'm the only, me and the tails are only ones out in this weather. I think I saw somebody with a dog earlier. That was back there quite a bit. I don't show it, but we do walk quite a ways. I don't film at all. So Yeah, we're going uphill now, kind of going up away from the river. I'm still keeping my eye on the river if anything's down there. But my main concern is this, for the whistling from the witness. My lips won't whistle today, so that ain't gonna happen. All right, whoop, whoop. Gets up in his attention if he doesn't know we're here. I think it probably does. And I say just about every video now, if you don't think they're watching you, oh, they're watching you. So I gotta focus on my camera, make sure I wipe it off. That was my point earlier. Because you forget it and you're watching the editing and you're like, oh man, I didn't clean the camera off, you can't see anything. There we go. All right, it's slightly better. You can see the steady rain coming down. And I'll put my head cover on here, protect the microphone. I don't know if that'll affect it. You know, put it on partially, I guess. Yeah, hoping to get to a few more trails. This time of year, it just sounded like it got louder. This time of year it really comes down. We're not gonna play in the water. You saw my last video, you'll see how clear that water was. Crystal clear. Some of the cleanest water you'll see. Now it's just brown, green. Whoop, whoop. I don't know if I'd hear a whistle unless it was fairly close. You know, being next to this loud river. I did pick this day not thinking of the river being, not thinking about the landslides. Two things I should have thought of, but I was thinking less people, less interference. So some people have been asking quite a bit about her behind being kind of dark. They always think it's blood, but it's not. It's a pigment issue, because the Portuguese water dogs, which is what she is, and he's a golden doodle, and he's 8 or 9 months now. She's 5 years. Anyway, that pigment, that breed is usually brown and black. Hey, come back here. It's a bird. Come on. So it's something to do with their pigment. What I was told, that when an area state maintains wetness, it starts turning from the white to the brown. It's bizarre. It actually happens. And she has skin sensitivities. She has a special diet of food for that. And then if I lack on keeping up with that, which is usually during travels, I end up giving her his food, and he's on a baby food diet for dogs. But this darkness, she gets a sensitivity there, so she's licking it all the time. And I have some stuff to rub on there to keep it not as sensitive, but she'll lick that. So being wet all the time, it starts turning brown. So that's pretty much the story. Sometimes it happens with her paws. You'll see some videos of her paws are really dark, like her back paws. She has sensitivity. She'll lick the back paws, they'll turn brown. So that's the story. She's a sweetheart, though. It doesn't matter. She can't help it. Anywho. All right, we are back. I'm really getting a sketchy feeling about this trail right now. All right, let's keep going anyway. That's why we're here. Do some more whoops. That looks like a good area. Whoop, whoop. I am looking down the mud for prints. I've seen some stuff, but it's usually around the people print, so unless it's real obvious. Unless you see one, let me know the time stamp. Man, my hands are getting cold. I heard a large bang back that way. There is a gun club way further. I'm still hearing it. Maybe that is it's either a gun or something's hitting the tree. There's a couple more whoops or two. Whoop! Whoop! Huh, huh, huh. That grunt has worked in the past. I don't do it very often. All right, we're just trying to get a response, but I still don't know if I'd hear it if it. Hold it. Is that a whistle? Either came up that way or other side of the river. There had to be a loud whistle over there if it was on the side of the river, but I was talking through it. Like I should listen to more calls afterwards. Whoop! I am hearing chattering scattered around up that way. I'm trying to figure out if that's my imagination or a bird. We did see one bird today. Whoop! Whoop! Huh, okay. Trail is getting muddier and muddier. I brought my smaller water mud boots today for this occasion. All right, let's clean the screen off. Probably been talking through a wet screen for a while. All right. This hike turned out to be a lot longer than I thought. I only filmed so much of it. And you could see way back there. There's another bang. Again, I'm not going to assume that's a tree knock. There is a gun club not too far in the distance. So I'm just assuming that's what it is. I need more than that anyway. Always keep an eye behind you. Make sure you look up too. All right. It is really getting wet. Yeah, there's that little peak there, drops down there and goes right back up again. And I swear I just saw something peek behind that tree, but I want to say probably not. My imagination running wild. I wonder if this is the other trail that goes across the river. I assume there's a bridge. Wheeled vehicles, tracked vehicles prohibited in the streams for fishing habitat. All right. Let's see where this goes. I don't think I've been this far up that I remember. I know on the maps it showed a trail that goes up to McGinnis Mountain, or one side of it, and it crosses the river, so I assume there's some type of bridge. Oh, I don't think we're getting through here. Oh man. Oh, that's deep. And nope. Dog's got a right idea. They're going all the way around. We're gonna have to skip that, guys, just because of this. Guess you can crawl through the mud, but it's pretty deep over on this side. So let's go back. Come on, guys, let's go back. Well, maybe another day when that soaks in or whatever, and we can Pearl, come on. That we can access that, see where it goes. I think there might be a bridge crossing the river. Pearl, come on. There you are. All right, stay close. All right. Very big trail for this area, so assuming that's what it is. Should mark this on my GPS. I think I will. Right now. Oh! Alright, no playing and running into me, guys. Hang in there, guys, just for a second. Let me go and mark this. You can watch the dogs for a sec go crazy. Alright. Alright. It's tracked and marked, so I can check that later. It probably is the trail that goes up the mountain. Way back. In fact, you could probably see. Can you? Probably not. Hearing that bang again. Probably not. But up here, the mountain's peeking out through the fog and the rain. That trail runs alongside it. I think it goes pretty far up it, and then just ends. Maybe I'll do that one day. Just can't do it today. I just can't even get to the bridge. Yeah, I can't get to the bridge, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was even debating about wearing my real big Juno sneakers, they call them, the big giant boots. if you look at my latest picture on my site, you can see me wearing with the dogs near the glacier. You can see my boots I'm wearing. Well, those boots come up pretty much almost to my knees, and so those boots come up pretty much to my knees. Oh, that was deep. And I could have walked through that, but I didn't expect it to be this heavy, which kind of concerns me with the landslides, because this is the times, this amount of rain, it'll rain like this for weeks, and the mountain will come down when it wants to. All right, we're coming to a bend here. I am not sure what this is about. I don't know if you used to be able to drive up here back in the day. If I got any locals watching, let me know. I'm wiping my glasses off. Stay here, stay here. Come on, that water's too high and fast. All right. Let's go back up and see what happens up here. Somebody, well, this fell over, or something pushed it over. Wipe off my screen again. It's really coming down. All right. So, looks like the trail goes two different ways. That's not good. All right, I think that maybe that goes down to the river. I am not sure. Oh, it just keeps on going. Let me go back this way and see if this is a figment of my imagination here. But it sure looks like there's a trail, a bigger trail this way. But really goes up in the woods here. And at this point, I'm not sure I want to do that. I don't need to ride a mountain down or something jumping out at me. Wow, it's coming down. All right. These trails probably combine. This does not feel like, I don't know. Let's go this way, guys. Yeah. Come on. That one looks a little smoother over this way. A shortcut here. Oop. Deep spot again. Not as deep as that one area. Let's check this way out here. I don't think I've ever been this far. And this goes up to a trail that goes off to a mountain lake in cabin. I think I said before it was reservation.gov, but I think it's recreation.gov that you can book online. There's two different ways to access it, this way and the other way, which is the more popular, shorter way to that lake. And you can, you know, come back down this way if you wanted to. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, no. Again, we're getting things washing away here. This whole embankment looks like it's pretty rocky, sandy. No. Yeah, I don't think this is the trail either. I don't know. They probably connect together. It's definitely where the vehicles stop back there. This is definitely a foot trail. That's probably a shortcut, but come on, guys. This is built up by somebody, volunteers, so years ago. Oh, this is some Creepyville going on here, guys. I am probably, it's getting darker. So I'll be going back in the dark or close to it. But the rain's coming down even harder. It's getting darker. I'm now out of the open into a more... Here's a mushroom shot for my wife. Not sure what those are. Again, I think there could be oyster mushrooms, but they have bad ones, so don't take my word on it. Where's this go? Well, you got a trail going that way and a trail this way. Come on, guys. Let's walk a little of both before this weather turns us back, because the trails are disappearing as we speak. Pearl, come on. Good girl. Oh, you're already here. Never mind. Just some fast dogs. Fast tails, I call them. What do you guys think of this area? Let me know in the comments. Would you walk out here by yourself? I know I'm with the dogs. Wolf country, bear country, very many hairy creature country. I have no idea where this takes me. I'm looking down at the same time I'm filming for impressions. Wow. Things could be standing there, I wouldn't even see them. All right, I have no idea where this goes. It's going uphill, and it's a pretty good trail, it looks like. I didn't know there's another one back there. I don't know which one is which. Does not show this as far as I know. This could be the one that goes up the mountainside to the lake. I don't know how many miles I'm out. And all right, let me remember to clear this off in case we get a blog squatch. All right, it crosses the river right here and goes up the mountain that way. All right. This kind of looks like it's been walked on by some crazy people, maybe, or something. Wow, it's really coming down. Yeah, this kind of looks like it goes up the mountain. I'm really wary again of the mountain coming down on me. So let's, as we go up that mountain, now you're going to be right on the side of that mountain, and that could slide down. So we'll call it for now. We'll come out here another day and check it out. Oh, that sounded like a whistle. Huh. Even... Let me go whoop. 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 Hope that caught it. The mic caught it. It was kind of dull, but it sounded like a little... Maybe it was the river dulling the sound of the river. But man, I could barely see through my glasses. You know, I don't wear them as much as I should, but I'm wearing them now, and they're fogged up and rained up. Rain covered. They're wet. Okay. Let's go back to the other trail and see, walk that one a little bit. I can't see very much. If you guys see anything, please let me know. Like I said, most times I don't see it. Somebody else sees it. Because I'm always looking ahead, thinking ahead. should stop and breathe a little more often. Same with the, oh, God, bless it, dogs. All right, let's get off. This is getting really soaked. And in editing, I glance through stuff because you're so busy trying to do other stuff. All right, let's walk around this one. This one is not mud covered and tree covered, so we can sidestep that, but the other one we couldn't. But I'm really curious on where that one goes. All right, yeah, this one's running pretty long, so I may just use this video looking for the whistles. Might have got some. That's a definite maybe, a definite probably not, but enough to catch. That was a whistle, but that sounds like a bald eagle. Well, it's definitely, yeah, it's a bald eagle. So those were not back there. I think there's a nest up here. Could have been the one that flew over me on the last video. Skimming the river. So I guess this is a trail because there's an actual bridge on it. But I never did see if there's a bridge that crosses, but I think that is the place where it crosses. Why would you have such a big trail to the water? Unless that's like a superb fishing for these guys. Wanted to fly my drone, but you can't fly it when it's raining. You can try. And it wasn't raining for a little bit, but as soon as I started walking up here, it started raining. So I had probably a 5-minute window, and it didn't happen. So I'll get some more on the next one. So this one's running long, so I think I may do the other trails on the other one, or maybe I'll add them to this. I don't know. We'll see. But as you can tell, definitely not drone footage. So you can see over the trees and see where the trail goes. Ooh, where does this even go? Hey, come on, get out of there. Oh, I just heard a bark. Up that hill. I hope this thing caught it. But unless that trail goes over here, this washed out. So we're gonna turn back. At this point, wait for a sunny, which are few and far between. Forecast is 100% for the rest of the week. All right, who are we missing? Barkley. Barkley! Oh, no, you're right next to me. All right, never mind. Well, you guys are sneaky. All right. Yeah, I really swear that was a bark. So, a strange bark, but a bark. There are wolves. Not so many coyotes. There are, but few and far between out here. So that wasn't a yip like a coyote does. That was a bark. And there are nobody up there. Nobody. And I know that trail goes further out this way, maybe go up that way. Somebody's coming down with the dog, but there is nobody in the parking lot or parking spot. Nobody. So they are coming from that cabin. They are taking their lives in their own hands. That's a fact. All right, she's staying by my side. All right, guys, let's head back. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you heard, and that's why we came out here, less people, get something to draw on out, maybe catch a whistle, but this is raining. Especially the river really takes away. It's kind of quiet here because we're the furthest spot away from the river right now where the trail goes up. Where I heard the whistles up here, or what I thought they were whistles. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know, sometimes it sounds like people are talking. That came from over there. But in these woods, there's something special. They put out some crazy sounds. I don't know if that was two whoops or if that was my backpack. Now I do not know which way to go here, guys. Dogs want to go that way. It's getting dark. Trail goes that way. I think this way because there might have been a built step here one time right there, so I'll take that as a... Oh, it's getting dark. Yeah, I think this... Hopefully this is the trail. Yeah, I think it is. Let me clear you off because it's... I don't know if that helped or not, but it's getting dark. We got to head back because I don't know how many miles I got to go back, and it's going to be darker at least. I know it lights up here, but this is keep going. I am pretty soaked too, but you don't find the hairy man all the time, but this is the type of times that you do. That was probably the river. I'll do more whoops going down. I know that entertains you. Whoop, whoop. All right. Whew. I don't think people realize how wet Southeast Alaska gets. Here we're back in that turnaround area. This tree came conveniently right over the trail. I'm hearing that boom again. Man, unless those hills and valleys carry shots a long way, that's something hitting a tree. But I can't rule anything out, especially the gun range. Whoop, whoop. They have an indoor and an outdoor. Like many states, they like their weapons. I'm allowed to say weapons? I don't know. It's bad enough that I'm battling YouTube on everything anyway. Enough said. All right, we're gonna take, if I have anything else here on the next, how many miles? I have no idea how many miles back I am. I'll bring you back. I will anyway. All right, so a little update. I gotta find something to clean the screen off. Yeah, I just had something happen. Was taking a pee break here and did a couple weak whoops, and there was a whoop that came right from right up there at that tree line, way back. You can hear it, but it was not happy. Whatever that was not happy. So come on guys, let's Bigfoot out of here. I'm worried about the trail being right back up here, so something can run down that trail. Let's get out of here. That is kind of where I heard what I thought was whistles. 60-40 on that. But yeah, I was taking a little, because you know what rain, cold and rain does to you. So I had to go. Absolutely not a soul in sight. And I did a couple whoops. Of course, the camera's off. Probably wouldn't have picked it up, but it was obvious. But it was at the top of that ridge. way up there. And you could hear it, and it was not a happy whoop. It was a angry whoop. You know, like I said, I don't think these hairy men out here are aggressive, but I've been wrong before. Still believe they're not aggressive. I'm still here. Wow, look at that trail. It is really flooding over, guys. All right, I need to Bigfoot out of here because that sound and that. Hang tight. Oh, he took off. Bat out of heck over there. Stopped and turned around and came back. That's not a good sign. That's why I turned the camera on. He was running for something right over here and stopped. Dead in his tracks, looked and came back. But I don't know, I don't see anything. I'm getting a little spooked now. Let's walk a little further, have a look. If we don't see anything, we'll cut it loose for another minute. Not seeing anything. Yeah, took a little breather for a second. I am not sure, you know, if you're not looking for the Sasquatch, would I be so spooked? Would I be hearing those things, assuming that could be something? Or is it just because, you know, that's what I'm looking for? If I'm just hiking a trail like this, would I even hear it? Would I notice it? Do not know. Just my thought. Let me know what you think. All right, let's move on. These dogs keep chasing something, going way out here before I can get them back. Like something I don't see, and they keep chasing it, and then they stop. I always get weird feelings in these this river, this creek, these woods. Always do. Come on, buddy. They keep chasing something. This time she joined. I had to call him back. There's nothing there that I can see. I tell you, for strangeness. All right, as you can see, guys, or maybe not, I am drowning here, but this camera keeps going off with a full battery. I have it attached to my power stick. And this is waterproof. You see, my glasses aren't. And it is just miserably wet, soaking dark. I keep looking behind me. How many miles I have left, but it is just miserable. I am covering my head up when I'm not showing you, but you can see by my glasses. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring up that and the fact that as we're going back, that my camera keeps going off mysteriously at 100%, and no reason. But a lot of YouTubers know there's a lot of things that go wrong with our equipment, but sometimes. There. All right, to the next one. It is so dark and so wet. It is so wet I can't even see. Crazy. What are you guys chasing? Or they're chasing something for the third time. Something that's not there. Then it just stopped right here. I don't know. Maybe one starts, the other start. I don't know. Man, getting dark quick, guys. It's coming down. Don't worry about the slides and anything else out here. creepiness. I haven't seen a bear yet. That worries me more than seeing one, I guess. Now we're at the washed out area here. Still working, long way to go still. But I don't know what the heck that is. I don't know if you could even see it. It's off to the side of the mud where somebody wouldn't walk. And here's my shoe. That's, looks like a toe right there. Oh, man. Well, maybe when it's dry I can get a better picture of it when I come back up. Alright, you can see how dark it's getting. We're not even back to the area that the guy had the whistles, and maybe it is up this area, but that is the section. The dog, Barkley, and I just heard a whistle right there. That scared me. It was a boom. Whistle from across there. He looked at it too. I'm like, did I hear a whistle? Good thing it's the other side of the river. All right, thought I'd throw that in there. Yeah, I am not gonna make it back when it's dark. I'm trying to get something, all my stuff is wet. Trying to get something to wipe the screen off with. I'm working on it. But yeah, it's, I don't know if this will help or not. Might make it worse. But yeah, that's where I got that rock supposedly thrown at me right there. Right back over there. And that's where I heard a whistle. All right. Sounded like a whistle. Good thing it's on the other side of the river. I wasn't sure if I heard that right. And then there's definitely no birds, and he looked over that way. So, all right. Let's head out again. This trail is never ending. I went a lot further than I thought I did. It is now dark. Then again, I am in nothing but a deep dark forest, and haven't heard a second whistle yet, but I just swear I hear voices, but not whistles. But I don't know if the weather, the river's playing head games with me, but it sounds like I hear talking in the darkness. But if I hear any more whistles, I'll let you know. Okay, that was intentional whistling. A couple times. All right, let's run out of here. Semi-run, jog, which I haven't done in a while. Oh my God, that was intentional. All right, let's just move along here. Oh man. All right guys, we made it back to the car after a short jog, and I didn't hear that whistling again or movement, but and I didn't see anything behind me that I noticed. I can't attest to what I saw. If I saw anything, I probably didn't. And get the wipers on here. And but those other noises, those are definitely out of place. You know, it could be my imagination. 50-50 on that, but I did hear something, and I heard whistles. And I don't know, they didn't sound like a bird. But anyway, thanks guys for watching all the way through, hanging in there, and keep watching and keep squatching. Bye.